What's up, what's up? Welcome to the Keep Up. Today we are unboxing an iPad Pro.
So this is for professionals of the iPad genre.
Yeah, professionals. It's the newest one.
I don't think iPad's a genre.
It's, no, it's not. We're going to let Tim get away with that one.
Yeah, thank you.
It's the plastic is not on it. Typically comes with plastic. This one did too. We just took it off already. This is a 9.7 inch iPad Pro.
That's pretty solid.
And yeah, it's solid. It's the same screen size as the iPad Air, which was the previously released model. And this also comes in 12.9 inch, which I saw at Best Buy when I purchased it. And it's mental.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's really, really cool. I guess a lot of people use that for like art, sketching.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, architects and whatnot. They said it's really good for that kind of stuff.
So how many of these screens do you think it would be? Like, you think it'd be half on top of what we already got?
Trying to do the math. 9.7.
Who does
No,
math?
it's an extra few inches, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, it just looks, saying it like that doesn't seem that big. It's
But
really
when you
big.
see it, yeah, I've seen one before, and
it's essentially a laptop. You know, they make 15-inch iMac or MacBook Pros.
Yes.
iMac Pros. What even is that? MacBook Pros. So it's close to that. Anyways, here's a 9.7-inch iPad Pro.
So it comes in the box just like this?
Just like this, except, let's be honest, this has already been opened, and it had a plastic wrap around it that's no longer on it.
Hey, you just get a little excited, you know?
But this is what it looks like, okay? So, yeah, it comes with a plastic wrapper around to keep it safe.
It's pretty cool. I like how, compared to my iPad, the blacks kind of go with each other. Like, I have a white case, and the white kind of, I guess, protrudes a little.
Yeah.
And this is like one smooth, glossy.
It almost looks like the screen's set in a little bit on older models.
Right.
So, and this is also, it's like a little bit sleeker on the edges. Looks like something from iRobot.
What color?
This is space gray.
Oh, yes!
So with
That's the best one.
It really is. I totally agree. So with the iPad Pros, it's the same thing. We did a video on the iPhone SE, and it's the same selections. You can get space gray, silver, gold, and rose gold. All three of the other colors come with the white border on the screen, the white face. Space gray comes with the black. So this is a 32 gig, and the Pros actually come in 32, 128, and 256 gigs.
256 gigs? That's
Massive.
incredible.
Massive.
I wonder if it's like denser. I wonder if it's got more weight.
I don't know, man.
bigger, or it's could be the same size.
I mean, technology.
Yeah,
It's probably
exactly.
thin and portable and awesome.
So my favorite part. Let me just. So with every new iDevice, you get the instructions like
What else?
usual.
What else
But
you got? What
come
else
on,
you got?
No. Oh, stickers!
The stickers. I always give you the stickers.
They were playing with my heart because they had the two. They had. Is this instructions?
I mean, it just looks like a picture of it to tell you where everything is, maybe?
Yeah, and then the iPad info.
Yeah.
But under it is the stickers.
2 Apple stickers every
Which
time.
it's just the best part. Once again, throughout the device, give me the stickers.
Yeah, for real.
Except for Mom, you can get me an iPad for Christmas. You can have the stickers.
You already have an iPad.
I'll have 6.
You want a new one, though.
I want 12.
Yeah.
I've
What's
had mine
Pro?
for 5 years.
5 years, yeah. I've had mine for 4.
We're old.
So it's kind of exciting to open a newer one. There's been like how many generations between what I have and what's on?
I know we've had that many.
It's been a lot.
The Mini and the Airs.
It's been a
and
lot.
I think there was an iPad 3.
Well, there's the
The wire.
There's the wire. Got it wrapped up nice tightly in there.
Yep.
It is the smaller USB version, of course.
Micro USB, I think is what they're called.
Yes, micro USB, and then I can't get the brick out.
Oh, yes. Because she's a brick. I got it.
How come you left me hanging there?
You were supposed to finish it.
Let's
get the
yeah,
dirty box out of here.
Yeah, so it comes with stuff you need.
Just like all other iDevices. For some reason, they give you a bigger brick. It must require more power.
Maybe.
The smaller bricks still work, but I have noticed mine has gotten hotter.
Oh yeah. When charging your iPad through
Yes,
it?
yes,
Interesting.
yes.
So yeah, the bigger power brick and the micro USB for the new iPad, and I brought actually I looked up some info comparing it to the iPad Air 2, which was the last one that came out.
Yes.
The biggest thing, obviously, it has the newest chip and coprocessor, so it's an A9 chip, A9X chip, and an M9 coprocessor, which is compared to the A7, which is actually like a couple generations prior. It's CPU 2.4 times faster, and the graphics are 4.3 times faster. So overall, it's just supposed to be a faster machine.
Dude, it's blowing my mind.
It's crazy. 12 megapixel camera,
which compared to the older iPad is a huge
difference. I think I had an iPad 2. I think it was 5 megapixels if I remember correctly.
That's what I got right here. Nice iPad 2.
And compared to the iPad Air 2, which was again the newest model before this one, it was 8 megapixels. This one is capable of 4K HD. Up from 1080p
for recording, right?
For recording,
yep. Not visually, like not on the
correct.
iPad.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, 4K HD video recording, whereas the iPad Air 2 was only capable of 1080p.
That's awesome.
Yep, and it slow-mo video support for 1080p, time-lapse video, and yeah, it's pretty much the coolest thing ever.
Wow, that's saying something.
I flipped out because I thought there were more stats I was going to read.
It's still cool. Did you say the fingerprint scanner?
Yeah, it has the fingerprint ID, which is pretty radical.
Yeah, it's cool that all their newer devices have it.
Here's the other thing. On all iPad models prior to this one, that was close.
Yeah.
There were only 2 speakers. This one has 4. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top.
That's incredible.
Are they on the top? I didn't check.
Yep, they got them.
So
I didn't see them on the bottom though. I think it's on the bottom.
They're there.
Okay, good.
Technically, it's the bottom. I always use mine horizontally, but
compared to the at least my iPad, the iPad 2, it only had 1 speaker.
It only had 1, and they did have 2 speakers on the iPad Air 2. But yeah, the Pros have 4 speakers.
So it must be better for omnidirectional sound.
Well put.
I couldn't finish it well, but
that was pretty good. You could have said audio.
Oh yeah.
Omnidirectional audio. Omni.
Dude, I like it.
That's great. So there are a lot of upgrades, the sound, the speed, and everything. This was a gift for my wife, and she's used it a little bit. She's digging it.
Yep.
Moves pretty quickly. The screen looks awesome.
Yeah. Pop the baby on.
All right, let's see it. Let's pop the baby on.
I don't know. Is that the term?
I don't know. That's a term.
Yes. So does it have Retina display, by the way?
Yes, Retina display.
That's awesome. Mine. I mean, I don't know if you can even see it, but we can compare. Mine does not have Retina display.
I don't think you can even see.
I know. It's just gonna look like it's on. Is it on?
Oh, it's
awkward.
There it is.
There it is.
There is a special piece of technology that came out with the iPad Pros.
A special piece of technology.
Yes.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it's just called the Smart Keyboard, and there are 3 little magnets on the iPad Pros on the side. And the Smart Keyboard is made specifically for these, where it has a little pad with magnets for this part of the iPad, and it folds out and it sits up on the Smart Keyboard, and the keys are just right here, and then you fold it over and it protects the front, and it's super thin and fitted to the iPad for the 9.7 inch as well as the 12.9. They did not have them in stock when I picked this one up for the 9.7 inch, so I couldn't get it. They're also a little bit pricey. Maybe you can find the price and put it up on the screen here somewhere. So I didn't get one, but they're out there, and they are really, really cool if you want a keyboard for your iPad Pro. Or we have this.
What is this?
This is the Targus VersaType with power bank 4-in-1 keyboard case.
Thank you for that. For iPad Air 2 and iPad Air.
Right. But
this is neither of those.
The exact same screen size as the iPad Air 1 and 2 is the iPad Pro. I don't know how I feel about that sentence structure, but I had already committed.
Yep,
so
I like it.
You stick with it?
Yeah,
I
stick
by
it. So I just love the case to begin with.
Super cool. Why don't you do this? You do this.
I think I'm more excited for this than I am with the iPad.
It's pretty excellent.
So the book thing it comes in opens up like that. It's a
magnetized
novel.
right here.
Like, what do they want you to do with this box? Live in it? Because I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta do something with it.
So right off the bat, you get the user guide just slapped in there.
Yep.
I don't know how it was set up initially because this was also opened, but I don't know if it was different from
I don't
this.
know.
He doesn't know. But you open it, and you get this. It's beautiful. I've never seen a case so beautiful in my life. Okay, I don't want to break it though.
Please don't break it.
So one of the coolest things right off the bat is you can tell it's pressure. Like it requires a lot of pressure to open and close.
Yeah.
So it won't just fly open while you're using it. So it's got a keyboard. It's a very like hard keyboard, you know, as opposed to I have a soft one.
Yeah, it's very like defined keys. It's not like like yours is almost like a rubber over it.
Like jelly.
Yeah.
Gelatin.
And it's very like the case is very hard. It actually says it's like military grade.
Does it? That's beautiful.
Yeah, on the front.
Oh, I
bottom
tried.
left.
Bottom left. Typing mode, reading mode, backlit.
Yes.
Military standard, I see
Military
it.
standard.
Passes 4 feet drop protection.
It's pretty sweet.
That is sweet. So another cool thing about this is it can charge the iPad.
Yeah.
It's got like an internal power brick, so you just it must be a switch on here. I don't see it right now, but
There's a battery.
That's what we thought was.
Oh, that's not.
It says FN, which is generally to press
it's
the
like a
keys.
half charge.
But maybe just plug it in and it does it like that.
And the keyboard's Bluetooth.
Yes, so you can just connect it right to most things other than just the iPad. And the keys themselves, they have backlighting.
Yep.
So if you're just in a dark room for some reason, you're like, oh, I need to see the keys. Turn it up brightness.
It's basically just a USB charger. You plug this into the keyboard, and then you can use a power brick. You can plug it into a computer. Up to 1,200 hours of battery life.
That is a lot of hours.
Yeah, man.
So
It's
you could
nuts.
just leave it on and forget about it for
Pretty much
1,100 hours.
Yes.
And you'd still have 100 hours.
100 hours. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
What did you find for a price on this?
It was $120 at Best Buy.
At Best Buy. Yep.
Which, I mean, for this kind of case and the keyboard itself, I think it's totally worth it.
Totally.
Because it's Bluetooth, you can plug it into most other things. You could plug it into your Mac, for instance,
Yeah.
and use that
You could hook it up to
across the
anything.
room for some reason.
So, you take the iPad, like so.
Like so, he says.
Padded on the back, which is cool as well. I had a different keyboard for my iPad too, and the back was plastic. It actually scratched up my iPad a little
Yeah,
bit.
mine is not in the best shape either.
Yeah. So, you just slide her in here.
And then, what, just push the corners in?
Yeah, you just kind of put it in so that it's snug in there.
Oh, that was easy.
And like so. Pretty much have a laptop with the iPad Pro.
And it's got different modes, right?
It does, which is super cool. So this is typing mode. It lays flat, and then it also swivels.
Oh, see, that's the best part too. I
Yeah.
think.
So for like reading, if you want it upright, or you could just hold it like this, and it covers up the keyboard, which was another thing with my keyboard stand. If you wanted to hold it flat, the keyboard just kind of flopped around because it was attached to the top part. And you can also fold it down like this if you wanted to just watch it. Just put something on and just watch the screen.
Oh, that's so cool.
Which is pretty sweet. The only thing that's a little bit of a negative with having this keyboard and an iPad Pro is the 2 extra speakers are covered up on the top end because the iPad Air only had the bottom 2 speakers.
Right.
So that's one disadvantage. But I liked all the other features of the keyboard, and the iPad pops out easily enough.
But all the holes match up and everything?
Yep, everything else is good. There's a camera hole on the back.
Is that for headphones?
Power button.
What is that little hole in it?
No, I'm not. Maybe it's a microphone.
An air hole?
Yeah, so there's a breathing hole so that the iPad can breathe. Volume, 2 speakers. You are getting 2 speakers down there, and then the headphone jack's over here.
Cool.
Yep. So yeah, the case is pretty excellent, and it just closes up like so. Like Tim said, it's all just pressure. It doesn't snap shut. It doesn't magnetize shut or anything like that. So it's a pretty simple little thing you got there.
I like it.
It's awesome.
I might have to steal it.
Yeah.
I mean, some random thief is gonna come steal it.
Right.
I'm the random thief. Oh.
Yeah, so it's pretty much all in one station at that point.
And how much was the iPad?
The iPad was... I'm so glad you asked. The iPad Pro, 9.7 inch,
Is?
32 gigs,
Is?
$599.99.
So you say it's $599.99?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because it's fun. That's not too bad. I remember mine being, I got it as a gift, but I remember it being 400 when it initially came out.
I think mine was 400, but how many gigs is yours?
16.
Mine as well. So this one starts at 32, and with all the new specs, you know.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah, no.
Totes my godalies.
Yeah. So if you're looking into it, the Pro is definitely, you know, the fastest and has all the best specs to date. And
I wonder why they didn't number it. Like, I wonder why it's the Pro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Just what they named it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they had the Air too.
Right.
Maybe there's something I don't understand because they did the iPad, iPad 2, eventually got the Minis, and then the Airs, and now we have the Pro.
Just rebranding, I guess.
I guess so.
Cool.
Yep. So hopefully that was informative and helpful, maybe entertaining.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Who knows? We'll see you guys next time.
Yes.
On the Keep Up.
And remember, it's Tim approved.
Is this gonna be like an every time thing?
No, just this time.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, bye-bye.